You're here, I'm here, good music's here to be played and to be talked about. If I've earned your subscription by the end of this video, I'll be ever so grateful. I'm Alan, this is Alan Reacts. See you on that side of the tape. Hello all, welcome back if you're back, and welcome if you're new. If you're new, I listened to a song, and it's kind of a reaction, but I'm more trying to analyse it, add some facts in that I know, anything that I've looked up. But I've heard this song before, I know it. This is from 1970, September 1970, hit in the UK. It's Dean Taylor. Our Dean Taylor sadly passed away at the age of 82 after a battle with COVID. There's a lot of things behind this song, even though the song's relatively straightforward, but let's get into it. It's the narrative's clear, it sets off with the sirens and the wailing. But when I first heard this, I suspect I'd been about 11 or 12. And it's kind of post Country Roads, Take Me Home, John Denver. And this seems like the inverse, and we can get into that later. But it's a story of regret. It's relatable because it's about regret. But the story itself is it's not straightforward because it's not an act of revenge with an act of contrition at all. Let's hear some more of it.
No one had the right to say what he said about you. And it's so cold and lonely here without you. Out there the laws are coming. I'm scared and so tired of running. Indiana wants me, but I can't go back there. Indiana wants me, but I can't go back there. I wish I had you to talk to. It hurts to see the man that I've become, and to know I'll never see the morning sunshine on the land. I'll never see your smiling face or touch your hand. If just once more I could see you, our home, and our little baby. Indiana wants me, but I can't go back there. Indiana wants me, but I can't go back there.
So I've always thought, what was said? Because there seems to be no actions. It's a story that's given to you on the surface, but you kind of have to make it your own. You have to relate it, and you have to finish off the story in your own mind, and that's why I like this song. It's almost excuse me, sorry everybody. It's almost like here's what on the surface happened. Now you create your own story, and what would you have done? Would you have done what I did? But actually, it's inspired from Bonnie and Clyde. This came out in 1970. He'd had a couple of previous hits, I think, in the UK. One we all know from New Year's, from Halloween, Ghost in My Mind, Ghost in My House. And then Gotta See Jane was another one in 68. So 67, 68, and this in 70. I don't know if there's any others. This, I've read bits where people have said, it was signed on the Tamla Motown label. Actually, kind of correct, but I think it was either Solid Earth or Solo Earth was the label, with a subsidiary of Tamla that was trying to branch out to bring in sort of the softer rock, less Tamla songs, more mainstream rock songs. And so, yes, Tamla Motown, but not really. So I read somewhere he was the first white artist to be signed to Tamla Motown. As a subsidiary, yes, but not directly to Tamla. There was a separate independent label. But the song, he said it was inspired by the Bonnie and Clyde story. And he's taken that inspiration and created a narrative about somebody's done what he's done. But what would you have done? I guess that's the question. Let's see the rest of it, guys.
I wish I had you to talk to. I hope this letter finds its way to you. Forgive me, love, for the shame I put you through and all the tears. Hang on, love, to the memories of those happy years. Red lights are flashing around me. Yeah, love, it looks like they found me. In the air towards me. Lord, I can't go back there. In the air towards me. Lord, I can't go back there. I wish I had you to talk to. In the air towards me. Lord, I can't go back there.
It's really intriguing because in the song he tells you that I'm not going to see you, I'm not going to see our baby, I'm not going to see the sunshine on the land. And at the end you realise it's going to be end of existence by police, probably by his own hand, causing it. But he's also asking you to, he's making himself the protagonist to be a hero in the story when he's not. He's really not. He recognises later in the story. But it seems to be so simple. You know, he basically says, I killed a man because of what he said about you. Harsh. But the story, the reason I mentioned I was about 11 or 12 and I was hearing songs like Country Roads Take Me Home is because this is the inverse of that. This is You Can't Go Back. The Country Road song, this is Taking You Home, and then Chris Rea, The Road to Hell. So there's various songs about journeys. But this one has a particular narrative that I really enjoyed. And it's 70s, so there's that crossover between the emerging out of 68, 69, the Beatles 70 with Let It Be, but it kind of just has a still bit of that dancey feel to it, a little bit of country undertone, but it's just beautifully sung and it's so melancholy. It stirs up in me, not emotions of the story, but it's actually, I want to go home. You know, when I wanted to go home when I was a kid, when I moved away. And I wanted to go home, but I couldn't because I was working. So it stirred up all of that, and it's always stuck with me, this song. I really loved it. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you liked my analysis, and if I missed some things, let me know, guys. If I'm wrong about the Motown thing, let me know. If you want to join in, guys. Comment, thumbs up. If you want to join the channel, great, I can't make you. But I love listening to that. Until next time, guys, take care. This is Alan Reacts. I'm Alan, your host. If I've earned your subscription by the end of this video, I'll be ever, ever, ever so grateful. But most of all, I want you to have a good time. I'm Alan. This is Alan Reacts. See you on that side of the table.